Tonight, we begin with a watchdog report out of Campbell. The Ohio EPA has concerns regarding the city's stormwater sewer system.
Yeah, some of the violations go back more than 15 years. The main concern is Campbell has failed to produce maps of its system, which could make it harder to track pollutants.
Allie Ross with this watchdog report on what the violations mean and, more importantly, what the city is doing to fix them.
A letter from the Ohio EPA to the city of Campbell reveals years of violations the city ignored. The letter is a second notice of violation following the last notice from 5 years ago. One violation goes back to 2009, when the EPA told the city to map the locations of storm sewer outlets to ensure runoff water safety. Campbell still hasn't complied with that requirement. The city's stormwater consultant says the requirements are difficult for a small city because the map required is more technical than a paper map.
Process. Basically, it requires us to open every manhole, every catch basin, determine where the pipes go, get a location for that, and determine a pipe of size. So every structure, you look down the street, you see one of those every 200 or 300 feet. We're opening up every one of those on every road in the city.
The EPA says the maps are important. Stormwater can easily pick up pollutants from roads and rooftops before it enters our rivers and lakes. The agency says it needs to know where that discharge happens to make sure its pollution levels are consistent with state and federal regulations. The impact could be far-reaching if polluted stormwater gets into the Mahoning River. It could travel through northeast Ohio and western Pennsylvania, entering the Beaver River, then the Ohio River, before entering the Mississippi River, and eventually the Gulf of Mexico. Campbell has started the mapping process after receiving the initial warning letter several years ago. If things go to plan, it could be finished this summer. Even though the city was only given until June 30th to comply with the warning letter, Tollner says he's not too worried yet about facing penalties.
Most of the time with these type of letters, they are the start of the negotiation. What we'll do is we'll negotiate a time frame to meet that goal and kind of look at what we have money-wise, staff-wise, what they commit to that effort.
With more local news, I'm Allie Ross.